Hi, readers. I wanted to give you just a little overview of how to do this book dating assignment. As with all your assignments in Flex, the first thing you want to do is make sure you read the directions carefully. So, today you will take some time to explore a few and hopefully find books that you will want to read. The idea is to think about some books you might or might not have thought about before and read even more. So, I'm hoping that you find some books that you're like, oh, I want to read this book. So I've given you 8 books on the document below, and I want you to choose 3 of them. And then for each book, you're going to do each of the following steps. When you're done, you're going to want to make sure you submit the assignment in Canvas. If you just do the assignment and you don't submit it, I will never see it. So make sure that you scroll down to the bottom and you do the submit assignment. So the to do. So you're going to click on the title and author link above each book cover. Will take you to Sora, our online library. You may have to sign up if it's the first time. So let's try that. So the first thing, so you should see down here at the bottom a copy of the book dating form, but it's probably really small and hard to read. So click on book dating, click on where it says book dating, and it will bring up the big page. And so then you will be able to see all of the books that are on here. So just so you don't have to scroll back or click back and forth between the two, I did put the directions on here also. Looks like I need to do some formatting here. But so click on the title and author, the link above the cover. It will take you to Sora online library. So I'm going to demonstrate with this book, Cat Kid Comic Club, and you'll see there's a blue link above it. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to open in Sora. So if it's your first time, you may have to log in, but then it will go to Cat Kid Comic Club. It's quite the alliteration. I'm having trouble saying it. And so I've done that. Okay. So read the overview. Oh, okay. So this is the overview. So I'm just going to read it. A pioneering new graphic novel series by Dave Pilkey. Oh, wait a minute. I like Dave Pilkey. He wrote Dogman. He's pretty good. The author and illustrator of the internationally best-selling Dogman and Captain Underpants series. Naomi, Melvin, Pedro, and Poppy are just a few of the 21 rambunctious, funny, and talented baby frogs who share their stories in the Cat Kid Comic Club. Can Lil Petey, Molly, and Flippy help the students express themselves through comics? The adventures in class and on paper unwind with mishaps and hilarity as the creative baby frogs experience the mistakes and progress that come with practice and persistence. Squid Kid and Katydid, Baby Frog Squad, Monster Cheese Sandwich, Birds, Flowers, Trees, a haiku photo comic, and other mini comics are featured as stories within the story, each done in a different style, utilizing humor and drama, prose and poetry, illustrated in different media, including acrylics, pastels, colored pencils, felt tip markers, clay. How do they put clay in a book? I don't know. Handmade cardboard sculptures, photographs, pipe cleaners, construction paper collages, and cookies. This heartfelt, humorous, and thoughtful graphic novel by award-winning author and artist Dave Pilkey will have readers of all ages laughing and motivated to unleash their own creativity. Okay, so I read it, and I'm kind of thinking, do I want to read this book? Do I not want to read this book? But wait. It says click on, so I did 1, I opened it. 2, I read the overview. Click on the read a sample. Read for a couple minutes or until you finish the sample. So if I go back here, I see the read sample. So if I open that, it will load a sample of the book onto my screen. And I see Cat Kid Comic Club. All right. So I see that there's a lot of chapters. Chapter 1, Ideas. Hey guys! Welcome to the first meeting of the Cat Kid Comic Club. Hooray! This is Lil Petey. He's the president. And I'm the vice president. How come Molly gets to be the vice president? Oh, her name must be Molly, I was wondering. And this must be Lil Petey. Okay. Yeah? Because I called it first. I got dibs. That's no fair. Oh. So, and then I would continue reading. Okay, couple minutes. Sometimes maybe there's not enough in the sample to get you 3 to 5 minutes, or just get a taste of the book. Because I do gotta say, Like from this overview, I would not get that this is the kind of book. So I want to actually see what's in the book. Then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to think about genre. Genre is just a fancy word for kind of book. And I've made a link here. You can also click here and you can see different kinds of genres. And I'm going to think, well, traditional literature, no, it is not a legend, fable, fairy tale, fantasy. Story that includes elements that are possible, such as talking animals. Okay, it could be fantasy. Science fiction, type that uses science, fantasy that uses, okay, no, not dystopian. I think it's kind of funny too. Like funny, like humor is not on here, but I think it's humor. I think it's so. And then I wonder, like graphic novel. It was written mostly in pictures. Oh my gosh! So I'm already seeing like it's three different genres. You don't have to write down all three, but you could definitely write down a couple if you think so, or at least one. So I think it's fantasy. I think it's a graphic novel, and I think it's humor. Okay, so they don't all have to be on that genre guide, but that's just a way to get you started. So, would you read this book? Why or why not? Well, so the first couple pages, so maybe I would say I would read this book because the first few pages were really funny. Also, I love Dave I can't spell his name. Pilkey. Dogman was really funny. You see what I did there? I tried to be really specific. Why might I read this book? What is specifically drawing me to this book? Or so, and then what did I enjoy specifically? Well, so I kind of like, so I'm gonna go. I gotta go look at it again. Well, I like that his drawings are kind of simple, but I also like that he has lots of different people and he talks like people, like he writes kind of like people really talk, like, cuz, oh, no fair. Like that sounds like how people really talk. Like I like his use of dialogue, like how the dialogue sounds real. And maybe I'm going to put an example like, oh, 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 right? And I also kind of like his pictures. I like his drawing style. Bright colors of the pictures. And what might I find tricky? So I got to tell you, graphic novels are hard for me. Why are graphic novels hard for me? Because I want to read the words and not the pictures, and I have to slow myself down. So I look at the pictures and the words, and I don't just read the words. So what might be tricky is remembering to slow down and look at the pictures while I read the words. What also I'm thinking might be tricky is there's a lot of different characters here. So it might also be a little bit tricky to keep track of all the characters. So I could also say keeping track of all the characters. There looks like there's a lot. There are a lot. And then I'll fix my formatting because, I made my little example thing, like take some room. All right. So, readers, keep scrolling down, find at least 3 books that you are going to enjoy. Consider the genre that best fits it. Write 1 to 3 sentences why you would or would not read the book. Tell me what you enjoyed about it. Be specific. And it doesn't have to be big. You could be like, I like that it had a short title. It could be, something. What did you and so why did you choose that one out of all of the choices? What did you not like or might be tricky? Because that might help you get ready for like, what do I have to do while reading this book? And please, as always, try your best to use correct conventions. It makes it easier for me to read, and it's good practice for you. All right. If you have questions, please come to a help session, send me a message. I look forward to seeing how your dates go. Bye.